So you ought to keep this focused and having a point. Well, I mean, I think the reason this kind of thing is worth checking out when you already know the people involved is because we do learn something about the noise, and that's all the activities going on at this level of people that are gonna make the kinds of jokes that TJ makes and just be crazy and not have to finish an argument. When it gets to the hard part, make a joke that you can uh, hang your hat and say, "Ooh, I'm just an entertainer," and no serious discussion, and it's noise. That's noise, and the signal is much weaker. Okay, we do not have a signal to noise ratio that's a whole number, and so we have to understand the noise sometimes to fit our conversation among the noise. And evidently, Coughlan doesn't totally understand that, um, and he's actually, I don't know what's going on with Coughlan. I was sort of surprised at the reaction he seemed to have, but whatever. Somebody pushed one of his buttons. Uh, that's a problem he has to face, but this doesn't make it his fault. Someone like fakesagan comes online onto YouTube like they've logged into a game server, like World of Warcraft game server, and he puts on his avatar and he plays and he pretends. He pretends to have killed Roger the Boring Dispatcher. That's a real person in real life. For those of us that are using this like a telephone to communicate with other people, that's not really okay. Now he puts on the avatar, and that's fine. So what he does as that avatar, that doesn't represent him. If he goes into World of Warcraft and kills 1,000 humans as an orc or however it works, that doesn't mean he's really a mass murderer. But the thing is, he'd be in there with other people that were role playing. He comes on here and talks to all kinds of people that have various kinds of interactions. Some of us just conversing, some of us conversing and doing other things. There's maybe a little bit of performance and everything. Just because there's a camera, you have to do something to the camera. So maybe that's performance, but there's people that put a lot of performance into what they do, obviously, and then there's people that do a lot of performance but also make something separate that's pretty clearly just them talking, more or less. And so these avatar people that are in there to battle, and I'm my sword, and I've laid waste, and I'm kicking you in the gut now, and I've killed. Those people are interacting with those of us that are just using it as a telephone. They think that the internet was created to insult people, and that was just one of the things it was created to do. It's like if somebody thought the telephone was invented to insult people with, and I'm like, I'm going to call my grandma. Why would you want to do that? I love my grandma. I'd never insult her. Some of us are using it for communication, and it's inappropriate. That's what makes your defense of yourself as being an entertainer and stuff pointless. How do you like that? Great respect for my audience. See, you're not my audience. You're people having a dialogue with me. And I had to walk off for a bit. This just happens. It's a quick upload. So I'm a little bit surprised that Coughlan reacted that way. I mean, I thought he had a thicker skin just from the way he has reacted to other things. And maybe maybe he's acting in this. But this the whole fakesagan coming on. Only a real man and only you can't take someone on the tubes unless you can take them in the street. Just map that over to World of Warcraft. That's some 14-year-old. Well, you can't beat somebody in a World of Warcraft battle unless you can take them in the street. And really, because that's the other thing. See, every battle is different. He contradicts himself. So it's like, really? So TJ could kick the ass in the street of all those people that supposedly he's pwned online. Here, pwning is imaginary. And the reason you like it is because you get to decide what your own hit points were. Oh, except for, yeah. Well, anyway. A fitting end. That was really